Hello, Mr. McKinley. I'm glad to see you come in today. Well, you're looking a lot better. I know last time you came in, you were a little uncomfortable with the whole process, so it's good to see you back. So, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot better actually. Our first session really motivated me to try and work out some of the issues I told you about.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. I know we talked about addressing a lot. One of the things we discussed was the drinking and how that's affected your relationship with your wife. And you also shared with me you had some concerns or fears that she was having an affair. So I just want to ask you, have you given that some thought as to how you want to maybe go about fixing some of those issues?
Well, I know my drinking needs to stop. I need to figure out how to do this and just put an end to it. It's caused so many problems throughout the years, and I don't want to lose my family over this. I know also that I need to seek some sort of counseling for our marriage. And I was thinking about going back to school. I think my current job is just depressing, and I always want to drink after I get off. I was thinking about going back to school for engineering. I've always wanted to do that. I just never went after it. I'm just full of problems, huh?
Don't be so hard on yourself. I really commend you for coming back in here and really thinking about the things that we discussed. What I'm really understanding is that we need to pinpoint some of these problems. You've recognized that your drinking is a problem and that you want to fix your relationship with your wife, which is all good things. You even want to go back to school, so that's also good. I just want to let you know there's also options that we have for all of that. We have options when it comes to your dependency and working out your relationship with your wife, and we can even see what our options are with getting you set up to go to school.
Well, the only thing I really have issues with when it comes to is when it comes to transportation. As you know, I have a family friend who gets me here since my license got suspended. Also, there's the problem for paying them for everything.
Okay. Well, as far as transportation, would be taking the city bus be something that could work? I know they have a lot of affordable options and things like that. Bus passes. So.
I can't do the bus. I get claustrophobic, and they're dirty and unreliable sometimes, and it just wouldn't work out well for me. I think what might be doable in my case is my case manager. She works in the building that also has an AA meeting group. Would it be able to? Would you be able to contact my case manager so she knows it's legitimate? She may be able to get me there if she knows she can help with my case.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem. I can contact her and see what she says about that. Definitely try and work out that because that seems like it might be a good option. As far as the marriage counseling, the agency that I work for, they actually do have some free marriage counseling that can be done. It's by a group of retired counselors. They help couples with their problems. It's completely free. They just kind of encourage donations that all go toward ending domestic violence. But other than that, the services are completely free. So have you talked to your wife at all about some of the problems that we discussed, or?
I have actually. I didn't tell her exactly what I was worried about, just that we aren't the same anymore and that I want us to be like before by drinking. I could probably get a ride with her. We just would need to work out our work schedule since we have opposite shifts.
Okay, well that seems like it could be doable. So that's good to hear. So that leaves us with the issue of school. Have you taken any prerequisites or looked into like financial aid or classes that you need?
No, I have a record, so I've been putting it off. Do you know if that makes a difference?
This really isn't my area of expertise, but I will say that most likely you having a record might make things a little more difficult, but it's definitely not impossible. So we can definitely look into see what our options are for that. But before we do that, what do you see as the most important, or what do you see as the priority?
My drinking, hands down.
Okay. Well, I am going to contact your case manager and after our session and kind of just let her know what's going on. After that, I'll let you know what she says. And as for the transportation issue, if that works out anyway with that, then by our next meeting, I want to have some sort of a schedule worked out, like when you can do this. And let me know how the scheduling goes with the marriage counseling as well. And we have a lot of time to kind of work out some of the other goals, so there's no rush on any of this. Um, let's see. And as far as getting you back into school, does that kind of sound like a plan?
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm so motivated right now. I just can't wait to get my life back under control.
Well, good. Me too. Me too, Mr. McKinley.